So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins.
The designated hitter, Blake Perkins.
And that misses. So game 5 is underway. And there's a ball. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. One down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. This is Bryce Terang. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that drops in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a ground ball. Horner in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Brewers go down quietly, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Nick Mears. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Frelick has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup.
Second baseman.
All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Nico Horner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Center field. Lockridge under it. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0. That's the ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a bouncer. Throws it away. And he'll pull into second safely.
That is good.
Oh, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Ian Happ up to hit. And the first offering is not close. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed. Line drive. Throw over to Bowers. They limit the damage here. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. And now it's William Contreras. Tayo back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And misses inside.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One-two to Contreras. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching down and makes the grab.
That is good. The right fielder, number 10,
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. 3-2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Caleb.
Now the third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Just off the outside edge, 1-0. And a foul ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Lockridge makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 8, The shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Matt Shaw in the box now. No balls and a strike. Mears with a move to first. Swanson back on a dive. Swanson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that clips the inside corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Cubs leave 1. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's Jake Bauers singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
And that one almost hit him. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Brandon.
Next to hit, Brandon Lockridge. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And 1-2. That's down and in. Looks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the air. Settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a strike across the top of the zone. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side, Terang. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back onto the 4th. And stepping in is the speedy Blake Perkins. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a foul out of play.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Tayo keeping an eye on him. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Swanson makes the call and the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
Now it's going to be William Contreras. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tying run is at first here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball 1 there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Shaw settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. His second homer of this series. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nick Mears won't go any further, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with a new pitcher in a minute. Trevor McGill into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
McGill.
Ian Happ will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Just missed. McGill is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And another ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Next offering is in for a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That one not close. 3-1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there,
Now
and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Kelly in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Happ gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Runner goes again. And that one hammered back there. Going, gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Tosses across the first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's outside. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is late, and he's on at first. One down. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And it's 1-1. Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Corner into box again. Takes a strike. Next offering upstairs. Right side. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Frelick, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swanson pulls that one down, and there's one away.
The third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 1 so far.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
That one's in there, and a count 1-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he drops it down the third baseline, and it goes just foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Bowers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. McGill back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Suzuki batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's inside. Two outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. So 2 down, and now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's already homered here in this one.
Kelly.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Hat off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Outside low, and that is ball one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Contreras down to first with it. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one is hammered right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting the designated hitter, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. On the ground to the left, and that's a foul ball. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. 1 for 2. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1.
Now pitching for
back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Mizorowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Slapped foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one missing inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Swanson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one in triple digits. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jared Koenig, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kramer warming up as well. Cut on and missed at 101, and the count is 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Shaw. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch misses. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Check swing, went around, now 1-2. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Pitch misses inside, and the count is even 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. And the Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top of inning number 7. And now it's going to be Bryce Terang. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. That's all for Jameson Taillon. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
Now pitching for the
new arm out of the bullpen, Aaron Savali.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Freeland stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Edward
Milwaukee.
Kramer taking over on the mound.
11, Edward Kramer.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one.
Michael Busch.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
On the ground, and foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, second baseman,
Here's Nico Horner. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's way outside. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And a curve misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one popped up. Under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. That is upstairs for ball one. Line drive, and it's fair, just inside the line. And that extends the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So a man
Now
aboard,
right
and next for the Cubs,
Seiya
Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2. Tucker off of first with two away. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. We're at the top of the eighth. Now the third baseman, number 21.
Up for Milwaukee, the third baseman.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Activity in the bullpen. Brad Keller, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Pomerantz also throwing.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Jake Bauers. Savali in his 6th season, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of Game 5. And a good eye there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Slice to right and foul ball. Going to count 1-2. And misses inside. The Brewers trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Jared
Milwaukee.
Koenig will take over here.
Number 47, Jared Koenig.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ,
the left fielder,
former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. And a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And here is Carson Kelly. In there, and it's 0-1. This one in the air. Terang pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4,
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next pitch misses outside. 2-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Swanson digs in. Ball 1 there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one upstairs. Off the plate inside. And now 3-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Crow Armstrong around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4. So a man at first. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And ball one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Kittredge.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Gets under and pops it up. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter,
Blake Perkins. Up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Action in the pen down there. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brown getting loose as well. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Inside, almost got him. The Brewers down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Chourio, the next to hit, takes outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And the slider just misses.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.